So, like I have seen multiple persons has ended their task. That's very good. Appreciate it. Nice. Okay. So yeah. So we'll continue with the some different command. Okay. Okay. So today we are going to discuss in the command called the alter. Okay. Okay. So give a side heading as a alter. Alter. Done. Now? Alter. So once done with the side heading, please let me know.
Yeah, done with it.
Okay. Yeah. Madam. Alter is a part of DDL command. Alter is a part of DDL command, which is used to alter is a part of DDL command, which is used to modify the existing objects, which is used to modify the existing object, which is used to modify the existing objects. Done, Andy?
Yes.
Existing commands or existing objects?
Existing objects. Existing objects. Done.
Okay, done.
Okay, so let's see how we can modify the table. Okay, Randy?
Okay.
Okay, so as of now, I will show you the table level. Okay, so in the upcoming classes, I'm gonna show you how to alter the some different objects also. Okay, so as of now, you have to learn how to alter the existing table element. Okay, now. So now, let me ask you one question. Okay, so what will be the default database when we connect to the SQL server? So which database will be connected when we are connected to the SQL server?
Master.
Very good, very good. So when we connect to the SQL server, by defaultly it will be connected to the master and matter. Okay, now. So I want to connect to some different database. So how should I? So as of now, I have connected to master. Okay, so I want to connect to some different database. How should I?
Go to the drop down and select.
Okay, so that is one of the option. Another option.
Control
That's nice.
plus
Yeah, control plus.
U.
Yeah, very good. Another thing. So I told you yesterday 3 ways. So one is a drop down. So it has been explained by some other. Okay, control U. That's good. So another one option. There's a one more option.
We can select the
There is one more option. By using control U and then by using drop down and then by using use keyword.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So you should not forget these things. Okay. So these are the very I can say this is one of the basic things. Okay, Nandi? So in the real time, like we used to do like this only. So okay, so we have to be very habituated with all these three options. Okay, now.
Okay.
Done. Na? Okay. So now let me go connect our database. So the database was endgame, right? Okay. So endgame lo manam em chesam a table create chesam, correct andi? Okay. So now we have created this table, right? So ninna manam ee table create chesam kadandi. Okay. So if you wanted to see this table properties, one of the very, very important point. Okay, if you want to write down, you can write down, or else just focus on top of here. If you want to see this table properties in the sense, okay, here you can able to see how many columns we have. Okay, so what are these respective data types? Okay, what are these sizes? Okay, which is a nullable or non-nullable? Okay, so what about constraints, about indexes? each and everything you can able to see in the here only. Okay, so how we can able to see means by pressing on Alt F1. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do is you have to select the particular object. Okay, you have to select the particular object. So a particular object select చేసుకున్న తర్వాత, okay, then you have to click Alt F1. Okay, Nandi?
Okay.
Select the particular object, press Alt F1. I think this table has been not created yet. Let me create it. Okay. So select the particular table. Okay, press Alt F1. Okay. So these are the columns that we have created. So we got the columns here. Okay. So here you can see name, employee details, owner, DBO. I'll tell you what is DBO. So type user table. Okay. Create a date and time. Okay. So this section is for the column section. Okay. So here we can see type means data types. Okay, Nandi. So it's a nullable in this. So which is a nullable or non-nullable? I'll tell you. So when we discuss about the constraint, at the time I'll explain you. So what is nullable and non-nullable? Okay, then you can see what about the length. So everything you can able to see here only. Okay, so if you have a constraint on top of this table, it will be populated here. Okay, if you have indexes, it will be populated here. If you have identity property, it will be populated here. Okay, so each and everything you can able to see here. Okay, understanding?
Yes.
So write
Yes,
down,
sir.
write down the point. If you wanted to see table properties in output window, if you wanted to see table properties in output window or result tab, output window or result tab, highlight the particular table. I mean, select or highlight anything you can write. So I used to say highlight the particular table. Okay, press Alt F1. Okay, kontamandiki okay, for few of the people, so Alt F1 will be not work. Okay, so that's what we have to do is, so select the same object. Okay, press Alt function F1. Okay, Nandi. So for someone F1 keyword will be not working. So that's why what I will suggest you, what I will suggest to them is Alt function F1 anamata. Okay, na? Okay, so this will be the basic keyword. Okay, so if it is not working me, okay, try to use Alt plus function plus F1. Okay, Nandi.
Okay.
So if it is not working, try this one. Okay, so రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటి వర్క్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. Anyone will work. I don't know what is happening with Zoom. It is automatically disconnecting and then again it's connecting.
Festival affected.
Yeah. So okay, done with this.
Yes,
Yes.
and okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now alter location. Under the first scenario, in alter, we will discuss about first scenario. Okay. The scenario is how to add a new column into the table. How to add new column into the table. So first scenario is how to add new column into the table. Okay. So this is about table properties. Okay, so at the end of the at the end of the commands concept, okay, I will give you this file. Okay, so it will be helpful to you to practice. So done with the site editing, guys. How to add a new column? Okay, yeah. See, first of all, I'll give you the syntax. Okay, later on we'll see the example. Alter table. Okay, table name, add column name. Okay, data type. Take down the syntax. I will give you the example for this. Once done means please let me know.
Done.
Done. Huh? Okay. So we'll see one example. Okay. So in this table, I wanted to add a new column. Okay. Employee ID, employee name, department salary designation added only. Okay. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to add marital status. Okay. I wanted to add a column called marital status. Okay. So let's see how will I add. Alter table. So our table name is employee details, right? Employee details. Add. Okay. So I want to add a column called marital status. Okay, so like I wanted to save the data as like a single married widow. So like this, I want to save, which means this is a combination of characters, correct, Andy? So if you
Yes,
want to store, if you want to store the characters, means we have to use what characteristic data type, correct?
Correct.
So let me give it as a 20. Okay. So as of now, do we have a marital status column here, guys? Anyway, no, right? So if I add this, if I execute this one, okay, command completed successfully. So if I show you the column table properties, if you go down, చూసారా మన column add అయింది ఇక్కడ 11th column.
Yes, sir.
Okay, understandable or any confusing here?
No.
Respond. Okay, so if no confusions, please take down this example. One of the interview question this is, okay, I mean like మీకు alter లో I mean if they want to ask you questions on top of the comments, okay, especially in the syntaxes wise, okay, so for sure they're gonna ask questions on top of the alter. ఎందుకంటే alter will make you confused. Okay, I'll tell you where you will people get confused. Once done, please let me know, guys.
Completed.
Completed, huh? Okay, so next scenario వచ్చి, the next scenario is how to drop existing column. How to drop existing column. Write down how to drop existing column. Done, Andy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just see the syntax. Alter table name. Okay, so till now everything is common. Okay, so next ఇక్కడ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. Okay, drop column name. Okay, now take down the syntax. We'll see one example afterwards. Once done, please let me know.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, so we'll see one example. So I'm planning to drop the existing column from the table. Yeah, so the column name is, so I wanted to drop the column called city column. Okay, I want to drop city column. Okay, let's see how will I do it. So let me copy paste this one because the first line is common for everything. Drop column. So my column name is what? City, correct? See, as of now, we have 11 columns in the table, right? Okay.
Yes.
So if I drop this one, see what will happen? It will be moved to 10 anamata. Okay, now. So let me execute this. Command completed successfully. If you go down, so if you see, the city column has been wiped out. Okay. Done, Andy?
Okay. Okay.
So this is how we have to do it. Okay, so take down this one. So if it is getting confusing, means please let me know now only. Once done, please let me know.
Done.
Why not? Okay. So the next scenario is how to alter the existing column. Okay. How to alter existing column. Okay. So మనము columns ని ఏం alter చేయొచ్చు అంటే, okay. So like we can able to change the data type. Okay. So please remember, we can able to change the data type. Okay. Or else we can able to change the length of the data type. Okay, Nandi?
Okay.
Okay, and moreover we can able to make the column as nullable and non-nullable. So this thing I'm gonna explain you when we discuss about the constraints, especially the not null constraint. Okay, so as of now you forgot about this. Okay, but remember we can able to do a nullable or non-nullable by using alter also. Okay, na? So what are the things we can able to do by using to do alter means, okay, we can able to change the data type. Okay, we can able to change the length of the existing data type. Okay, so we can able to change the nullable or non-nullable anamata. Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay, so this scenario what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to see ప్రతి ఒక్క scenario same. I mean ఇందులో ఈ scenarioలో ప్రతి ఒక్క example common అనమాట. ఓకేనా అండి? So common syntax for
Okay.
everything. Alter table.
Table.
Okay, so table name. Okay, alter column. Okay, Andy. So you have to give the column name and mode. Okay, so if you wanted to give the new data type. Okay, so you can give new data type. Okay, Andy. So see, take down the syntax. Okay, I'll give you the example, you'll come to know. Take down the syntax. Once done means please let me know.
Yeah.
Done, no?
Done.
Okay, so we'll see an example. Alter table name, alter column. So what I wanted to do is, so I wanted to make this high date to daytime ఉంది కదా అండి, నేను దీన్ని డేట్ లా మారుద్దాం అనుకుంటాను. ఓకేనా? Alter column.
Okay.
So as of now the higher date is containing date time, correct? So I wanted to make it as a date. Okay, date. Okay, so if I execute this, see, just focus, guys. Sixth column contains hire date as a date time as a data type. Okay, so I'm making as a date anamata. Okay, now so when I execute this one, okay, so if I show you the table properties, so if you go down, Jusara, previously we had a date time, now it became to date. Correct, Andy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like the ways, if you want to make it as a var character, you can able to make. Okay, so let's assume మనకు department var characters 50 ఉంది. Okay, so if you want to give 100, you can able to give 100 here only. Okay, so like this, you can able to change the length also. Take down this example. So for this, the task I'm going to give you is first write in this one, and the తర్వాత task ఇస్తాను. Done, na? Okay, so write down the task. Change the department data type length from 50 to 25. Change the department data type varchar 50 to 25. Okay, 50 only. So I wanted to make it as a 25 anamata. Okay, na?
Okay.
అర్థమైంది కదా టాస్క్ అందరికి? If
Yeah.
not understood, please let me know. Understood or not understood, టాస్క్ అర్థమైంది కదా అందరికి?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
data type length వచ్చేసి 50 ఉంది. Okay, so I wanted to make it as a 25 అన్నమాట. Okay, now so the hint will be same query. Okay, same query. ఇక్కడ కాలమ్ నేమ్ లో ఏ కాలమ్ నేమ్ కావాలో ఆ కాలమ్ నేమ్ మెన్షన్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ మీరు ఏంటంటే వాట్ ఎవర్ ద థింగ్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు డూ దేర్ అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా?
Okay.
Okay, so that will be the hint for you. So let's see how many people will do it. Okay, so next, how to change the table name and column name. Next one, how to rename అని చేసుకుందాం. Okay, how to rename objects. How to rename objects. One of the interview questions is how to rename objects. Done? Na? Okay, first I
Yes.
will give you for the columns. Okay, okay. So sp underscore rename. So here table name dot old column. So then call name and ichanu. So just identify it as a column name. Okay, Nandi? Column name, comma, new column name. Column name. Click on this syntax. So the column name ni change చేయడం అన్నమాట. Okay na? So take the syntax. I'll give you the example.
Okay. now.
Once done, please let me know. Done with the syntax. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, so I wanted to change the column name. Okay, so the thing I'm going to do is, so ఇక్కడ నాకు ఈ నేమ్ అని ఉంది కదా అండి. Okay, I wanted to make it as an employee name. Okay, so let's see how will I do it. sp underscore rename Okay, so we have to give the table name dot. Okay, so old column name is ename. So let me do ename, comma, okay, employee name. Okay, Nandi. So if I execute this, see, as of now we have a column name called ename, correct? So I'm making it as an employee name. Okay, so if I execute this one, okay, so changing any part of an object name could be break script and unstored procedure, but it has been executed successfully. Okay, so if I show you the table properties, Chusara, previously we had a ename, now it became to employee name. So you people can observe this one, right? Change.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so is it understandable or any confusing?
No.
All right, yeah. So take down this one example. So next one వచ్చి table ని ఎలా మనం rename చేయడం అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా? So once done with this, please let me know. 97 line అయిపోయిన తర్వాత చెప్పండి. Table ని rename చేద్దాం.
Complete.
Completed. Okay. So same syntax. Okay. sp underscore rename old table name. Okay. Comma new table name అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా అండి?
Okay.
Done the syntax. Click down the
Yes,
syntax. Done now?
complete.
So we'll see you the example. So as of now, I have a table called employee date. Okay, so let me make it as an employee details. Okay, sp underscore rename. So this is my old table name. So let me give it here. Comma. So let me make it as a employee details. Okay, Nandi. So as of now, I have a table called employee date. Okay, so let me make it as an employee details. So if I execute this one, okay, so command completed successfully. Okay, so if I select the old table name and if I see the table properties, నాకు error ఏమొచ్చిందండి? The object name employee details does not exist in the end game or invalid operation. ఎందుకంటే నాకు ఇప్పుడు ఈ టేబుల్ నేమ్ చేంజ్ అయిపోయింది కదా. Yes sir, no, so it has been changed to what? Employee details. Okay,
Details.
so now this name will be come into the active అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా? చూసారంటే employee details has been updated here. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
if you go to object explorer, okay, so databases and then in games. Okay, so if you see the tables, so here also the table name has been updated to Sarah employee details. Okay,
Okay.
take down this one. So once done means please let me know.
Done.
Done na? Okay, so next one will be drop on. Okay, drop command, give a side heading as a drop. Give a side heading as a drop. Done na?
Done.
Okay, right on. Drop is a DDL command. Drop is a DDL command. Drop is a DDL command, which is used to drop the existing objects. Okay, we can able to drop the table, we can able to drop the service, whatever the thing you want to drop, you can able to drop on. Okay, na?
Okay.
You can able to drop the existing objects. Okay, now right on the next point. So see, as of now, I'll discuss about only table level. Okay. నేను ఇప్పుడు మొత్తం టేబుల్ లెవెల్ మాత్రమే నేను డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను అనమాట. ఓకేనా? సో ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ వెన్ ఎవర్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ కమ్స్ అట్ ద టైమ్ ఐల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ యూ ద పర్టికులర్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. ఓకే,
Okay.
యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నో యూ జస్ట్ like think about the tables only. Okay, now so right on the point. Understand the point? So when we drop the table, when we drop the table, when we drop the table, the complete table will be get dropped. When we drop the table, the complete table will be get dropped. Bracket flow, including columns and data. See, table is a combination of what? Columns and rows. Correct, Andy?
Yes.
Table is a combination of what? Columns and rows. Correct. So, manaku, when you do a drop on top of the table, okay, when you do drop table, okay, what it will do is it will completely drop on one. Okay, Andy?
Okay.
So just remember this one when we do a drop, okay, so the complete including columns and rows will be get dropped on water. Okay, now
Okay.
remember this, okay. So done with the point.
Yes.
When we do a drop table, the complete table will be get dropped, bracket flow including columns and data. Finish up. Okay, so we'll see the syntax drop table, okay, table name, table, okay. Take down the syntax. I'll give you an example. Done with the syntax, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So let me connect to Crazy Charms database. So Crazy Charms are my previous batch.
Okay.
So drop table. Okay, so which table should I drop? Crazy Charms tables. Okay, so let me drop this table. Bus details. Okay. Yes, it's okay. So let me show you the table or like records in this one. Okay. So ఇక్కడ చూసారంటే so these are the records we have. Okay, Andy? So ఈ table లో మనకు data ఉంది. Okay నా?
Okay.
So in this table, so if you see here, so we have this table. Okay, so in this table we have a data like this. Okay, so when I drop this table, what it has to do? It has to drop with the columns and as well as the table and a complete table మొత్తం మనకు drop అయిపోవాలన్నమాట. Okay అండి?
Okay.
Okay, so let me drop it. So command completed successfully. Okay, so if I go here, so if I refresh this one, so చూసారా మనకు బిజినెస్ డీటెయిల్స్ అనేది మనకు డ్రాప్ అయిపోయింది. Yes, Andy? Okay, so if I wanted to see this table properties, if I give Alt F1, చూసారంటే it is not existing. Okay, now
Yes.
understandable or any confusion here?
Okay.
No confusions, right?
No.
Okay, so take down this one. Let me remove this. Take down the example. So if you want to take down this diagram, you can able to take down. Okay, so when we do a drop, the complete object will be get dropped down. Okay. So next, if you understand this one, okay, the truncate will be very, very easier. Once done, please let me know. Possible take a diagram of also.
Done.
Okay. So next we'll see truncate. Okay. So write down truncate is a DDL command. Truncate is a DDL command. Truncate is a DDL command, which will be helpful. Which will be helpful to delete the data inside the table to delete the data inside the table. Data inside the table. Done అండి?
అన్న.
Okay, next point. Next point. When
Can
we
you
do
please-
truncate is a DDL command. Truncate is a DDL command which is used to or which is helpful to delete the data. To delete the data. Delete the data. Done అండి?
Okay.
Okay, next point రాసుకోండి. Next point. Truncate command only applies. Truncate command only applies on top of the table. Truncate command only applies on top of the table. Truncate command is only applies on top of the table. Truncate command is only applies on top of the table. Done అండి?
Yes.
Okay, head to the next point. When we truncate the table, when we truncate the table, when we truncate the table, structure remains same. Structure remains the same. Structure remains the same. Only data will be get deleted. Only data
Structure remains the
same. Structure remains the same. Only data will be get deleted. Only data will be get deleted. Then
Done.
only data will be get deleted. Okay, so now let's see. So this is one of the very important thing. So మనకు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో క్వశ్చన్ అడగచ్చు అనమాట ఓకేనా. సో డ్రాప్ కి ట్రంకేట్ కి డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఏంటి అని చెప్పి. ఓకే,
Okay.
let me truncate table. So let me take the table of test product. Okay, so let me see the data net. Okay. Control. So we have a data with a structure. Okay. So ఇది ఏంటంటే okay, so let me give you some graphical information. Okay. So table is a what combination of columns and rows. Correct. When we do truncate table, okay. When we do truncate table, what it will do is structure remains same anamata. Okay now. So it will not do anything. It will not touch. Okay, it will touch, but there are some metrics. Okay, the metrics I will explain you when we discuss about the identity property. Okay, na? So identity property and manaki change outundi. It's better to write down also. Okay, it's better to write down. Only identity property will be get changed. Only identity property will be get changed. That's why truncate fall under DDL. I'll explain you. Okay, so when we discuss about the identity property, other than that point will be get clear for you. Okay, so as of now, just remember when we do truncate, identity property will be get changed. Identity property will be get changed. That's why truncate fall under DDL. Okay, Randy. So this is remain same. Okay. So whatever the data we have inside the table, okay, whatever the data we have inside the table, it will be get deleted and model. Okay, Randy.
Okay.
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 So this is the table. So in this table we have these data. Okay. So when I do truncate, when I execute this one, okay. So if I show you the table output, చూసారా స్ట్రక్చర్ రిమైన్స్ సేమ్, స్ట్రక్చర్ అలానే ఉంది నాకు కరెక్టా, బట్ డేటా మొత్తం నాకు డిలీట్ అయిపోయింది. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఓకే, సో దిస్ హౌ ఇట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా? సో ఎనీ కన్ఫ్యూజన్స్ గైస్ ఇన్ దిస్?
No.
Right, truncate table. Okay, so take down this one and then take down this example. Okay, so if it's better to write down the diagram also
Okay.
for your understanding. Once done with everything, please let me know. We will jump into DML.
Done.
Done? Everybody finished?
Yes.
Diagram కూడా చూసుకున్నారు కదండి అందరూ?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So now give a side heading as a DML. DML. DML.
Yes, sir.
Okay, head on. DML stands for data manipulation language. DML stands for data manipulation language. Done? DML stands for data manipulation language. Done or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
Yes.
I do the next point. DML commands only applies. DML commands only applies on top of the table data. DML commands only applies on top of the table data. DML commands only applies on top of the table data. DML commands only applies on top of the table data. Done, Andy?
Yes.
Done.
Okay. Next, so we'll see how many types we have. Okay. So we have different types of DML commands which are listed below on the page. Insert, update, delete. So okay, so delete తర్వాత వస్తున్నా. Delete. Okay, insert, delete, update. Tell them these things.
No, there are could have we have different types of.
Sorry, we have different types of DML commands which are listed below అని చెప్పి ఈ మూడు రాసుకోండి. Minister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So give a side heading as a insert. 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 Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Insert is a DML command. Insert is a DML command which is used to insert the data, which is used to insert the data into the table,
Repeat once.
Insert is a DML command. Insert is a DML command which is used to insert the data into the table. It is used to insert the data into the table. Done now?
Done.
Okay. So I will give you the best practice how people used to do in the real time. Okay. Insert into table name. Okay. So here we have to give a C1, comma C2, comma C3, and so on, Cn. Okay. Values of. So our columns ki sambandhinచిన respected values అన్నమాట. Okay. Column 3, so on, Vn. Okay. Take down the syntax. So ఇక్కడ మనం ఏ కాలమ్ ఫార్మాట్ అయితే ఇచ్చామో ఓకే ద సేమ్ కాలమ్ ఫార్మాట్ హ్యాస్ టు బి రిపీటెడ్ హియర్. ఓకే. Finished with this?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll see one example. So the example I'm going to use here is from the table which we have created in Endgame. Okay. So insert into, so the table name is employee details. Correct?
Yes.
ఇందులో కాలమ్స్ ని మనం తీసుకోవాలన్నమాట. ఓకేనా? So press Alt F1. So take down all these columns. Okay, copy, paste. So this is the best practice I'm teaching you. Okay. So this is how in the real time people used to follow on. Okay na?
Okay.
So try to practice, you people also like this. Okay. Okay. Values of, okay, employee ID 1. Okay, employee name, let me give it as a Giri Prasad. Okay. So next department, let me give it as a management. Okay, comma. Salary, let me give it as something. Okay. So next, so I think we have to give like this. Okay. So next, department type in the salary as designation. Okay. So let me give him as a CEO. Okay, comma. So higher date. See date. See, I told you right. So whatever the data we enclose in single quotation, which is a characters అని చెప్పేసి correct అండి. If you see here, నేను employee ID ఇక్కడ నేను integer ఇచ్చా. So if I show you the table properties, employee ID I have given as a integer, correct అండి. That's why I have not passed the values in a single quotation, nothing. I have just passed the number, right?
Okay.
Next, employee name చూసారంటే, so if you see the employee name, it is consist of var character of 50, correct అండి. So I told you whatever the data which is enclosed in a single quotation, which is considered as what characters అని చెప్పేసి, correct? So if you see here, employee name is what a var character, correct? So that's why I'm giving in a single quotation, okay? So as similar for department also. For department also I have given var character, so that's why I'm giving in a single quotations, okay? So next, salary is a decimal, so which is belongs to numeric data type, correct Andy?
Yes.
So for numeric, I have not passed any single quotation, nothing. I have just given number and amount, okay? So next, designation also will be falling under what? Characters, correct? So that's why I'm giving in a single. చెప్పండి.
Salary మనం డెసిమల్ ఇచ్చాం కదా.
Yes.
సో డెసిమల్ లో ఆఫ్టర్ పాయింట్ మనం ఇక్కడ మనం ఓన్లీ లెంత్ లో 5 మెన్షన్ చేసాము.
6.
ఓకే 6 మెన్షన్ చేసాం. సో వాల్యూ 6 లోనే ఉండాలన్నా.
Yes, below 6 only it has to.
ఓకే ఇఫ్ మనం డెసిమల్స్ లో ఇప్పుడు 6,3 ఇచ్చాము, డెసిమల్స్ లో ఏం లేకపోయినా తీసుకుంటుందన్న.
ఆటోమేటిక్ గా జీరోస్ తీసుకుంటుంది అన్నమాట.
ఓకే
ఓకేనా. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ మనం ఇచ్చాం, దీనికి మనం ఇక్కడ ప్రెసెంట్ ఇక్కడ మనం ఇవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి, ఓకే, ఇట్ మైట్ ఆర్ ఇట్ మైట్ నాట్ టేక్. బట్ ఫ్లోట్ కి అలా కాదనమాట. ఫ్లోట్ కి మీరు ఎన్ని ఫ్లోట్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్ దగ్గర మీరు 3 ఇచ్చారు అనుకోండి, ఫర్ షూర్ ఇఫ్ యూ గివ్ ఆర్ ఇఫ్ యూ నాట్ గివ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ 3 zeros అనమాట. ఓకేనా. బట్ డెసిమల్ కి అలా కాదు. ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ యూ గివ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్, ఇఫ్ నాట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఎంప్టీ ఓన్లీ. డెసిమల్స్ విల్ బి
మనం ఇక్కడ డెసిమల్ బదులు ఫ్లోట్ కూడా యూస్ చేయొచ్చు కదన్నా.
యా, యూ కెన్ యూస్ ఫ్లోట్. యా, ఫ్లోట్ కూడా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అది మన చాయిస్ అన్నమాట, ఏది యూస్ చేసుకోవాలి ఏది యూస్ చేసుకోకూడదు. ఓకే
ఫైన్ ఫైన్
డన్. అర్థమైందా?
ఓకే
ఓకే. సో నేను ఎందుకు డెసిమల్ వాడాను అంటే, సో డెసిమల్ మనకి ఏంటంటే అంటే, సో అకార్డింగ్ టు ద రేంజ్ మనకు డేటా సైజ్ అనేది మనకు డిఫైన్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, బట్ ఫ్లోట్ లో అలా కాదు. మీరు ఎటువంటి నెంబర్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా అది 8 bytes స్టోర్ అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. అందుకని లైక్ ఐఎమ్ కన్సర్న్ అబౌట్ డేటా సైజ్.
ఫైన్.
ఓకే, క్లియర్ అయిందా డౌట్?
క్లియర్ అన్న.
Okay, so now I'm going to the higher date and okay, so higher date, see, we have to pass dates in single quotations also. Okay, date kuda ఏంట్రా అంటే మనము సింగిల్ quotations లోనే పాస్ చేయాలన్నమాట. ఓకేనా అండి?
ఓకే
ఓకే. సో I have given you one format, okay, year, month, date, correct?
yes
2021, 2022. Okay, so the month is 8, date is 31, correct అండి?
Yes.
Okay, so next, okay, so higher date is done. Next is the date of birth. Okay, so date of birth, let me give it as a 1996 slash, so I don't know the month, so let me give it some random thing. Okay, next, blood group, so let me give it as a AB4B2. Okay, so because blood group అనేది నేను ఏమి ఇచ్చానండి, var character of 10 is correct. So that's why I have to give it in a single quotation. Okay, so whatever the data enclosed in single quotation, which is considered as the characters, so except date anamata. Okay na. So characters can accept alphanumeric and then special characters also, right? Next, age, let me give it as a 26. Okay, so marital status, let me give it as a, okay, so when I execute this one, automatic data overflow, I think this employee, employment, department, management, salary, designation, height, date of birth, age, number, status, work and rate. Commuting So to avoid this confusion, so let me change the column name. Okay, let me change the data type of the decimal.
ఓకే.
Okay, so later on I'll explain you why we are getting this error. Salary. Okay, one row affected, which means manaku one row affected ani manaku pop-up వచ్చింది అంటే okay, one row has been inserted or one row has been deleted or one row has been updated అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా. సో as of now we are performing what insert operation, correct అండి?
Okay.
ఎస్.
సో ఇన్సర్ట్ ఆపరేషన్ చేసినాం, మనకు వన్ రో affected అంటే మనకు వన్ రో ఇన్సర్ట్ అయిందని చెప్పేసి అర్థం. ఓకేనా అండి?
ఓకే.
So if I show you the table output, చూసారా మనకి వన్ రో ఇన్సర్ట్ అయింది ఇక్కడ.
ఎస్ సార్.
ఓకే, క్లియరా అండి?
Yes.
క్లియర్.
I will give you the clarification of the decimal. Okay, so tomorrow.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure why we are getting that type of error. Okay, so I'll explain you in the tomorrow's class only. Okay.
Okay.
ఓకే.
Okay, so these are we will be inserting the values on that. Okay, now so take down this one.
అన్న
Hmm.
ఇన్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ మనం ఈ ఎంప్లాయీ డీటెయిల్స్ ఎంప్లాయిడ్ అవన్నీ మెన్షన్ చేయకుండా డైరెక్ట్ తీసుకోవచ్చు
yeah.
కదా వాల్యూ.
These are thing optionals. Okay, but I
Ah.
have given you the best practice. మనం
Okay.
రియల్ టైమ్ లో ఇలా చేస్తాం అన్నమాట.
ఓకే.
ఓకేనా. సో we can able to remove this one also. Okay, దీన్ని మనం ఇవ్వకుండా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. Okay, so let me insert it. వన్ రో ఎఫెక్ట్ మనకి ఇన్సర్ట్ అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. ఓకేనా.
ఫైన్ ఫైన్.
ఫర్ బెస్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఓన్లీ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ దట్ టు గివ్ ద కాలమ్ లిస్ట్ అన్నమాట. ఎందుకు అంటే మన కొన్నిసార్లు ఏమంటే ఇక్కడ కొన్ని కాలమ్స్ మనం కొన్ని కాలమ్ వైస్ మనం మిస్ చేస్తాం అనమాట. ఓకేనా. సో టు
Yes, sir.
అవాయిడ్ దట్ మిస్కన్సెప్షన్ వి విల్ బి ఫాలోయింగ్ దిస్ మెథడాలజీ. ఓకే.
ఓకే.
సో టేక్ డౌన్ దిస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అండ్ దెన్ రైట్ డౌన్ వన్ రికార్డ్. Once done, please let me know.
డన్.
Done. Okay. So the task here is, okay, you people మీరు కొన్ని టేబుల్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు కదా అండి మీ సిస్టమ్స్ లో. ఓకే.
ఎస్ సార్.
సో ఆ టేబుల్స్ లో అట్లీస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇన్సర్ట్ 6 or 10 రికార్డ్స్. ఓకే.
ఫైన్.
ఓకే, that will be your task. Okay, so any questions in today's session?
Ashish,
చెప్పండి.
మనం స్టార్టింగ్ లో డిస్కస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఒక సినారియో తీసుకున్నాం కదా, హ్యావ్ టు యాడ్ న్యూ కాలమ్ ఇన్ టు ద టేబుల్ అని. దానికి మీరు ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గా యాడ్ మ్యారిటల్ స్టేటస్ అది వార్కార్ పెట్టుకున్నాం కదా 20.
Yes, varchar of 20, yeah.
మనం కేర్ ఎందుకు పెట్టుకోకూడదు? క్యార్
అర్థం కాల.
అంటే వార్కార్ పెట్టుకున్నాం కదా, క్యార్ కూడా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు కదా.
You can
మ్యారిడ్
use. మనము M అంటే మ్యారీడ్, W అంటే విడో, S అంటే సింగిల్. Yeah, you can use.
ఓకే.
You
అంటే
can use one also.
ఓకే.
By the tertiary votes, like we can able to save lots of data.
యా కరెక్ట్. సో అంటే వార్కార్, క్యారీ ఇవన్నీ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా. అంటే
Yes.
టు మినిమం లైక్ రిడ్యూస్ ద యూసేజ్ ఆఫ్ డేటా అండ్ ఆల్, ఇట్ ప్లే మేజర్ రోల్ కదా.
Yes.
ఓకే.
ఎందుకంటే మనకు ఎక్కువ డేటా సైజ్ ఇచ్చాం అనుకోండి, ఇట్ విల్ కన్జ్యూమ్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ డేటా
ఓకే.
in the background. Okay, so the thing which you said, Tejoshi, like if you follow that one, we can able to reduce it anamata. Okay,
ఓకే. ఓకే.
so this is called data management. So data management ద్వారా మన data బాగా చాలా reduce చేయొచ్చు. That's nice identification. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions other than this? Anybody?
No.
Let me take the attendance. Okay. Okay. So enjoy your festival. Okay.
Yeah.
And then stay safe. Be happy with your family. Enjoy your time with family. Okay. Okay. So please fill the feedback form. Okay. And then it's been a week. And then those whose people wants to continue the classes, please pay the fees. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll meet on tomorrow. Okay. Please fill the feedback form, guys. So if no one, if everybody don't have a feedback form, please let me know. Or else if anyone has a feedback form, please send it in the chat window, guys. I have it. Okay, so I have shared in the chat window. Okay, so you people can use it. Okay, so if anyone is not able to accessible the feedback form, please let me know. So those who are done with the feedback form, they can leave the class. And then if no questions, shall I stop recording the session?
Yes, Anna.